Lads, RWBY is back! Oh my goodness, not necessarily the team, but give it a few weeks. My hype and excitement, this has literally been the best episode of RWBY in years, and it's the most excited I've been watching RWBY in years, and it's just, it was so wonderful. I want to get to certain things, but I have some notes, and so let's talk about some stuff that happened earlier in the episode. Yang's robot arm, like her basically cocking the gun in the arm and just everybody kind of stopping, that was funny. It gave me a chuckle. It was like, okay, yeah, they're already too far in to where they can't retreat because they're like, oh, she's going to beat us up either way, so we might as well try to win. I do feel like the I am her daughter line could have been a little bit better, like, I am her daughter after all, you know, walks away. I think it could have been more like, yeah, I don't know how my mom is going to react to this. When Oscar and RWBY were fighting, the lighting, or just that whole scene, was really, really oddly amazing. Like that, it looked like it was a new animation software. Like, I don't know if it was, it just looked really good, and it was just really pleasing to the eyes. Also, Nora Struck by Lightning, cool, Thor Ragnarok in theaters now. Also, during that whole scene, the music that was playing, it felt kind of like Pokemon music, like after you beat a gym and you're just kind of like winding down, you know, like healing your Pokemon, talking to them about the next city. It's weird. I'm not even the biggest Pokemon fan, but that's like all I could think of during that scene. So Yang seeing Raven was wonderful. One of the biggest complaints, that it wasn't a personal complaint with me, but it's something that I saw from basically everybody, was why is she going after Raven instead of RWBY? Now we know. Kills two birds with one stone. She finds Raven and she basically gets a free path straight to RWBY. The torch fires were not good, but that's my biggest complaint with the episode. And if your biggest complaint of the episode is that a background thing didn't look as good as it could have, it's a pretty good episode. It was wonderful. Anyway, Yang and Weiss met up! Yes! And then Weiss was like, oh, well, now they know, let's go, boys. And then her knight was just rose up and was like, yes, look at how talented she is. She's so good now. She's grown up. Look at her. Remember back in season 1 where she couldn't do anything and she just had her name and she was like, yeah, this is my name, so obviously I'm better than everyone. And now she's actually super talented and way more humble, and it's amazing, and I love Weiss so much. And then seeing each other was like, oh my goodness, here we go. They're gonna interact. This is the RWBY that I watched. This is the RWBY that I fell in love with. Just the characters having kind of a fun time. Sure, it's an adventure, but it's not like the darkest, edgiest show ever. It's just a bunch of fun classmates. Hey, we're friends. Let's fight stuff and be friends while we're doing that. It's gonna be great. White Rose is going to happen, you guys. Weiss and RWBY are gonna see each other and cry and look at the camera and say White Rose is canon, and it's gonna be an amazing scene. It's gonna be great, and I can't wait for next week. It's like I couldn't stop smiling. This is the RWBY that I want. This is what I want when I watch RWBY. This is why I watch it every time there's a new episode. Yes, I so badly want to put Weiss and Yang as the thumbnail, but I don't want that spoiled for people. I went in not expecting. And it's home! They're playing home! Oh my god! I love this! Okay, this was the best RWBY episode in literally years. I'm so happy right now.